Hello again, YouTube. How you doing? This is Barrington back again with another video. So today I want to talk about girls and boys champs in Jamaica. The most extraordinary, the most, the greatest high school championship on planet Earth, and that's girls and boys champs in Jamaica. I went to high school in Jamaica, and I've been to girls and boys champs. I went there while I was in high school in Jamaica. Anyway, so this year, 2018, I won't be paying for my subscription to watch it. I decided not to because several reasons, but the most important is, I don't like the way the girls are dressed, for the championship. It's not good, the boys too, but I'm not homosexual, straight up. I don't look at the boys the same way I do at the girls. And you say I'm perverted. You say, oh, Barrington, you're just a sicko. You're looking at 12 and 13 and 14 and 15 and 16, 17-year-old girls. You're a perverted. You're a sicko. Really? Is it normal for that aforementioned age group to be dressed in tights? Let's say they're going to school, for example. Some of these girls go to most of them actually go to religious schools. In Jamaica, most of the high schools are started by churches, Catholic or Protestant. Like, for example, my high school was started by the Baptist Union in Jamaica, and that's the way it was, back in the days. Most schools are started by churches. God bless the work that Christians do who love the Lord. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get off on that. But if you love God, you do stuff like that. You start schools, help out children and stuff, educate them. These girls go to school, right? And when they're at school, they can't dress the way they dress when they're on the track. Can't walk into school with tights, nothing on on the midriff area, navel showing. Little tank top on, seeing the bra. The tights they got on, the underwear printed out in there. You can see the panty lines, printed out. Everything is printed out, as a matter of fact. Their behind and their vagina, printed out. And for years, I looked at this and I not only struggled with it, but also just be like, I can't imagine a perverts watching this. It's like every year is like a perverts buffet. And I'm saying it's like it's like, oh yeah, girls champs, and we get to see all them little girls. We can look at them. It's like 5 days for the year where we can just look at these girls without any concern whatsoever of anybody accusing us of being perverts. You know what I mean? Because like I said, these same girls. But let me address the perversion issue on my part. You're saying, oh, you're just a pervert. I'm not any. Especially for the women, the mothers in the audience. The mothers, the men know. I'm not talking to the men. The men know. I'm talking about men. Men, with testosterone flowing through the veins. And I'm counting night boys from, let's say 14 up to, forever. 14 up to 99, to 120 years old. Men know what I'm talking about. So let me talk to the women, the mothers. You see, if any man tell you that, any heterosexual man that love woman, love female, alright? Straight men. Any one of these men that tell you that they don't look at 14-year-old girls, they're lying. You want me to tell you? Liars. And watch out for them. Alright? Trust the man that said to you, hey, you know what, you should go on, your daughter put on some clothes in there, you should go and cover your daughter up. It's not right for her to be dressed like that out in the streets or saying, you know what I'm saying? Trust that man. But the man that say, oh, you're just perverted, let her go on, do that. I don't even see her. She's a little girl. I don't even look at her. Liar. Yeah? Liar. Those are the ones they always, are surprised that when they're caught having sex with 13-year-old girls, and they're always surprised, right? Always surprised. All men, all straight men think the same way. Those that don't do it control themselves, right? They control themselves. It's just as simple. Because if it's breast and thighs, vagina, we see it. Talking about, of course, mature girls, not no children. I said breast and thighs. Yeah, we see it. All right? And it's just natural. Whether you like it or not, whether you admit or not, when a girl begins to see her menses, it is saying that she's ready to have a baby. Talking about normal, you got some real crazy stories about like 5-year-old girls, seeing their periods. I mean, but that's like not normal. We're talking about normally a girl matures around 12 years old? Average age, right? She normally has breasts, right? Start developing breasts, right? Yeah, it's like saying, okay, she men begin to look at her. And yes, we do, right? Those that don't pursue these girls, we control ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We control ourselves. So she's 12 years old, not going to do that. Okay? We're going to stick with women. Right? Not little girls, right? But then to have your daughter at Boys and Girls Championship in these tights. When they're at school, when they're at school practicing for the championships, they don't dress like that, They got on, at least they got a nice pair of loose shorts. Because I've seen the videos of them, when they go on champs tours to, to go around to the schools, to interview the different students, different schools, how they're preparing for champs. They're dressed in long tights, if they have tights on, loose fitting shorts. Right? Can you imagine these coaches, these male coaches, coaching these girls over there in those tights? That'd be a problem. Alright? But they're dressed moderately. Still, I don't agree with tights, but they're just moderate. All of a sudden on Champs Day, these girls, little girl. Look at that little girl, Brandon Liston, for example, that the star of last year. Everything printed out, 12 years old. Printed out. Yeah. So I'm saying I'm not, I won't be paying for that no more. That's alright. I'll watch the highlights. I'm saying, and if I, being a person who openly admit it and say it, and I do control myself, okay, I'm not out there, whoring around. If I can admit and say, what, there's something wrong with that, and I find it to be a problem. Imagine the pervert, imagine the man that is actively, looking forward to this and enjoying this. Imagine him, and it's more than you know. It's more than you know. I dare say it is probably like, I don't know, 80% of the guys that watch this stuff, they're looking at those girls. Okay? Furthermore, the second reason is that, to pay, they brought the subscription fee up this year. And I don't think it's right to pay all that money and the students don't get anything. They're just being exploited. You know what I'm saying? So I just watch the highlights and stuff and that's it. I think that the students, the schools should get something from these championships and they don't get nothing. So it's exploitation. But the main point is that, the girls should not be dressed like that. They should have on loose-fitting shorts at least. The midriff covers, the navel covered. Right? Shouldn't be able to see their bra or their underwear printed out. Right? It's not right. So, again, probably a lone voice out there. I know other people are